Well, hello, and welcome back to the tower. So this is obviously after the tournament, and thankfully, to everybody being so generous, thank you so much, I was able to get my last Death Wave quantity, and that is now maxed. So, now I should have Death Wave up for about 80% of the time, all the time, without having to worry about damage, which is why we aren't worried about damage. And then next up, we have two possibilities. I'm thinking I'm going to get 2 more seconds of golden combo to get it to 69, just because it's 69, baby. And that's probably like 2 tournaments worth to get it to 69, so it's not like a terrible one, it's not terrible, and I think it's a good investment long term. I was actually looking at, somebody asked me about bonus, and I was looking at the cost of bonus to the cost of duration. I think I'm like, oh, I get duration. So I think we get 2 seconds of duration. And then we'll either be looking at, and then it's going to be spotlighting. We're going to enhance our spotlight angels. So that's what I think we're doing. But obviously I need to go get more stones to do that. So we'll be doing that next time. But I did want to go ahead and start that off because I do need everything I can get. And then of course we will be working towards getting out of tier 11. So that'll be fun. But I'm going to go ahead and take a break for now, and then we're going to come back and give the actual update after the rest of the week plays out. I just wanted to get my quantities up so we can, let's see it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 waves now. And one of my 8 waves. So I'll see you back in later this week. Well, hello, and welcome back again to the tower. So we did have a little break there. Obviously, I got the 8 quantity for my Death Wave, and now we're going to save up. I think we're going to save up for the damage card mastery. We're actually pretty close. It's only 7,500. And then after that, it'll be demon mode, I think. And yeah, we'll end the run. And let's punch our ticket and see if we get lucky. Obviously, I can't see now if I will be lucky. So we'll come back to this later. Okay, so this is a very fresh bracket. Right, so that could be good, that could be bad. We did get this finally. And we will be doing the reach the 60 waves. So we'll be doing that with no cards. Oh, that was nice. Oh, what are these? Okay, attack speed, no big deal. Okay, this should at least be, hopefully, a tournament we don't have to turn the speed down on. Oh yeah, let's see. We have plenty of the event shop. Now, these I already had, so that was nice. Do we just max out range at this point? No, I think we get 1 cooldown. I'm gonna go with 2 cooldown. I think we might be able to get another cooldown out of the event, so maybe that'll help. Obviously, we might need to start doing duration. We'll kind of see. We'll kind of see where that goes. So, in terms of research, like a lot of people have been asking me, what are you saving your gems for? Originally, I was saving them to speed up mastery. So the way masteries work is you get to level 8, and then you start researching level 9. And once you've started researching level 9, there was no reason not to skip level 9 to completion, and then just either start another mastery or something. So that was the original goal. I was saving them up to skip. And then it was like, well, we're going to get the update eventually. I don't have anything super compelling to use them on. So I was saving them for that. I don't know why my coin bonus was so high because, it copied the, I guess this doesn't refresh right because that was the one from the tournament just a second ago, not from the stage I picked. But anyways, that's my bonus breakdown because a lot of people ask about the bonus I have. But anyways, that's why I'm saving my gems. I don't really, again, I would like to be doing module draws, but with the patch and everything coming out, I'm like, well, you know what? We'll just save it. Maybe there'll be an emergency thing I need to do module draws for, but we'll see. In terms of this, like, we're not going to be able to spend anything. I just don't make enough money to spend things, which is unfortunate. But hey, we did get our quantity maxed out, so I'm happy about that. It's either... Oh, I guess mine quantity is really cheap. Because somebody mentioned, because bosses are killing me now, that I probably need more landmines. I didn't realize how inexpensive inner landmines was. I was basically coasting because I had one that was +2 in the, as a submodule effect. Well, that's gone now. So maybe we could get some of this, and maybe even some cooldown, because cooldown isn't really that expensive either. We'll figure that all out. I don't know how long a wave actually is, if I even need cooldown. I probably don't need cooldown. I don't know, we'll see. But again, it's so inexpensive, it's not going to hurt me to get cooldown. These are actually super cheap. But again, like I said, I'm going to save up for the death card first. Then we'll look at getting some inner landmines and stuff like that. I honestly expected it to be way more expensive. I thought inner landmines was going to be like super expensive for the fact that it's like 50 really does make me question, like, should I just get it? Unlucky. So I don't know, we'll figure that out, like I said. Let me actually look at the cost tables for it, because I'm kind of tempted. I thought it was, for some reason, so much more expensive. I legitimately thought it was more expensive. Oh, and in the comments, somebody asked me, how do you get the Golden Tower combo? You have to get all the ultimate weapons unlocked, and that's where you get Golden Tower combo. So that's a really expensive one to get. What are we looking at here? I got distracted by looking at card masteries. It's my fault. Oh. To max it out is really only 425, really? That's really not that expensive at all. And I could probably get, like, the cooldown down to 140. So I don't know what the cooldown should be. So I don't know if I need more cooldown or not, but I guess I could get 3 more for, like... That's a little more than a tournament. So, I wish I could remember how long a wave is. I think it's like 40 seconds. I can't remember. Let me get it to 5. Getting this to 5 is not really going to hurt any of my plans. It's actually so inexpensive to actually get this up. I just expected to be spending... Well, you know what? It's less than the cost of Chrono Loop here. I just expected to be spending this differently. That's why I'm so like, surprised by the price. I was like, Don't know how I feel. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. We're considering doing this. To max this out, it's 425 stones. There's a whole comment section. Actually, the reality is probably catch me in streaming. We'll make a decision before I start the tournament. But the reality is this is so inexpensive, I'm kind of struggling to see why I wouldn't do it. Did I finish my missions yet? No. Okay, so I have... I need to do one more mission. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see. I'm actually leaning towards doing it, to be honest with you. I didn't realize it was that cheap. It's like, considering all my other projects, spending 425 stones to get 6 mines is like one of the cheapest things I could do. Um, anyways, I'm gonna card this. Is there anything special going on in modules? Oh, there is. Okay, we can increase this. This is getting so expensive. This is like ridiculously expensive. What was my research at? So this is 72 hours. We're getting 60. Okay, I should be okay. Maybe. This is actually close now. Closer than I want it to be. Well, that's something. But yeah, we're still doing the same researches down here. Nothing too special. Damage mastery. I did go ahead and start cannon effect bans just because people want me to reroll my cannon weapons soon. So I said, if we're gonna reroll my cannon, let me go ahead and start doing the bans because I'll need to get the 4 bans. 4 bans is relatively cheap, and then that only leaves me with needing to get the bans for Galaxy Compressor or the whatever slot that is, the generator. And I would get 2 bans there. So I'm now concerned about this. I'm now concerned that I don't have enough in the bank for that, which is really unfortunate. Really, let me just check the lab costs. Yeah, we're on 6 now, trying to get to 7. So it's 6.4. So we're above 6.4. We're above. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're above 6.4. I'm just concerned because this being so close is kind of. It was kind of like, that's really close. I have to do a tournament. I'm not going to be farming. I need to make sure I have enough in the tank to get 7 started. I'll be honest, I kind of was surprised that everybody wanted me to do package mastery so early. Mostly because this research is I know it's good, but it's so expensive to level these up. Like so ridiculously expensive. And I feel like it's something I could sit on. I guess I feel like I could have done other economy things first. And the reality is, I think the economy thing I need to do next is, believe it or not, damage, which is sort of weird to say that. But I need to start farming. I think I need to get to like, because I mean, that just getting here, even if I can switch from here to here, that's a 20%. That's 20%. Here, that's almost 50%. So being able to farm like tier 13 would be a huge boost. That's why I was kind of surprised package mastery so early, but I guess it is a big grind to get all the shards. I mean, it's a good econ, but it is also, and part of the thing is it is so expensive. That's why if we go to my lab schedule, oh, and yeah, the core bands is like down here somewhere. The next one I was going to do is module coin cost, just to reduce the cost of those. Like, they're so expensive, and this research is like, I think this research is 30 days, but with speed ups, it's like a week. So I was like, wow, I could knock that out in a week, and it doesn't cost very much, and it's going to save me so many coins in the long term. I figured this was a no-brainer, you know? But anyways, we are where we are. Like I said, I was just sort of surprised. But yeah, this is pretty much still the order I want to do things in. I don't know how I'll do this, but this will be in there too. I don't know that I'm going to max this out, but there's a lot of easy levels I can get, especially with me getting the free respec. That's the thing that's the reason I wanted to do that, was because of the free spec. But anyways, yeah, and I'll probably complete Death Wave armor stripping. I don't even like this is just something I want to finish at some point. And then these are like my top 5 that I really want to do. This, definitely. Then we need to get landmine damage up. Again, these are short researches. Then this is actually really short to get to like 10, and then it slows down. And then, of course, I want to get the recharge on the missile barrage, even though it's not super critical now. I kind of want to get it out of the way. Then we could get the Death Wave armor stripping, etc. But... And at some point, I do want to get more range. I hear a lot of people get like the lab to like 40. At some point, I want to max range out just for the hell of it to get it, well, mostly get it off the list. But for the other reason, just so I have more flexibility with what range I use. It is good to have more range for other things too. All right, well... Oh, I have keys. I didn't even realize I had enough keys to get this unlocked. Okay, so we're looking at... Oh, wow, okay, we need 17 keys to get this maxed out, and then we can respec. And we need another 40 keys to finish. Well, I guess it's really 39. No, 47 keys to finish this out, excuse me. And yes, I do want to get that. I heard it's really quick to respec. I don't care. Once we get that done, then we will be switching to power. We're going to definitely grab these first 2 slots on power, I think. Maybe a bit more. I do want to grab this at some point. Not this one. This one doesn't matter. At some point, I want to get this, okay? At some point, I just want to get these. Just so I have them. I don't know when we're going to get them, but at some point. They're not super critical, but that's good. We're moving in the proper direction here. I know a lot of people wanted me to respec into a more damage-focused spec. Obviously, the first step is to get there so we can try it. So we need to go to 14, I think? Yeah, 14. Okay, let's get started here. This is just sitting here and waiting. Nothing too exciting is going to happen here. Just grinding. It's going to be kind of interesting because I'm not sure really where to go next. I was thinking we would get CF plus, but I might need more damage for CF plus to benefit me, which was unusual to think about that. I mean, obviously card masteries are what I really need because, like, obviously if I increase my coins by 50%, I could probably, if I start farming tier 13 and I can farm tier 13 for a while, I can probably get pretty far in there. Another one I was looking at was like Wave Skip Plus. Wave Skip Plus seemed like it would be a huge benefit to me because I do tend to do longer farms. So that was one I was looking at. So there's a lot of possibility I'm seeing in there. But obviously my next 2 is going to be damage and demon mode. And then probably what I would want is Wave Skip Plus, to be honest with you. That's what I would think anyways. I would want to get Wave Skip Plus. Just because that's going to help my runs. Like, it's going to shorten my runs, which is going to increase my coins per hour, hopefully. But we'll see. Outside of that, though, it's just like, let's finish up package mastery. Let's start damage. Like I said, I'll probably do demon mode back to back. I don't remember how expensive demon mode is, even though I just had the lab open. Where are you, demon mode? Oh, it is 1,000, so... So that one would be expensive. So if I get the extra mines, and extra mines would put me back a little bit. That's a difficult question. And not really that far. It's not going to put me back that far. I don't know. We'll see. Everything is my favorite. We will see. Also, I finally got tier 18 unlocked, so that's nice. And the good news is the event is never going to go higher than tier 14. So once you get it to tier 14 and you can do tier 14 for the first 60 waves, you're good. You're done. You don't have to worry about it. You can just sit there and grind it. So, and I did get tier 18 unlocked. I do need to do some milestone runs at some point. I need to actually see where my milestones are at. We'll look at my milestones. Because I actually we did some milestone runs and I got a bunch of stuff from them to get tier 18 unlocked. I don't know that my milestone runs for the other tiers are going to be as lucrative. I know I finished out tier 12. I know I finished out tier 13. So we'd be looking at 14 or higher in terms of milestones. And I really don't remember how far I got in tier 14. But again, the issue has been, like, my coins is so razor thin that for me to start, like, trying to farm a milestone or something like that, I've just been so concerned I'm going to run out of coins. Especially if I'm saving up for the damage card mastery. But we'll see. We will see. It's one of those things. Like 50% more coins, that's a lot more coins. Oh. So many endless possibilities. The good news is, at least from a research perspective, we're looking pretty good. I know we have some longer researches right now, but I'm pretty happy with the state of where my research is. Obviously, like I said, there's about 5 more I want to do, and I should be able to get those 5. I actually don't know if the fast slowdown has been helping me or not, but, you know, at least that's almost done. We're getting 25, we're on 24. Well, we're researching 25. We have 24 done. So there's only 6 levels of that left. So that's good to see. I'm actually pretty happy with that. But, you know, anything at this point is progress, and progress is good. That's really what I care about, just making forward progress on things. And of course, you know, who knows what the update's going to bring. Like, one of the good things, and I'll say good is kind of open-ended, was, for at least for me, like the last patch didn't bring a lot of things for me to research. So I'm kind of hoping we get the 6th lab slot, because the 6th lab slot would make everything so much easier. It would mean I'd have to drop down to probably doing 1.5x, but, you know, I don't even care. Getting another lab, that's the other reason I was saving up, because I'm like, if we get the 6th lab, it's probably going to be like 8,000 gems. Maybe more. That's another reason. I've actually haven't been doing great on my gems, but it happens. The good news, too, is I'm almost done with Ampy. Having Ampy's research done will be another great thing. I forgot how important it is to finish off Ampy. And then the reality is, once I can get 5 times as many coins that I'm getting now, so I get about 2 quadrillion a day, probably close to 2.4, 2.5. Once I can get that number up to like 10 a day, 10 to 12 a day, I might actually be able to spend my coins on other things, which will be nice. I am actually really looking forward to being able to spend my coins on other stuff. Just because I want to buy more of the workshop. You know, I want to get more skips. Mostly I want to get more skips, not because, like, well, skips will help me, sure, but mostly because I want to make it easier to max them out. It's more for the quality of life of these being cheaper to max out. And yeah, that's the other reason why I want to hopefully get some levels of utility in. Obviously, I don't want to like sit there and do the whole thing unless like I get to a point where I have nothing else to do. But if I do sit there and get the whole thing done, oh, that'll be such a boon. That would be such a boon. I wouldn't be surprised if we got some more researchers, though, but I just can't predict what they are. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, the feature I keep thinking about is they're going to have some kind of, like, offline coin generation. And I wonder how that's going to work. You know, I wonder if it's going to, like... So, like, the other game I play is Idle Kingdom Defense. And so the way that works is they stack. So they stack offline. So that's what I was kind of wondering. Like, is it going to stack? Because, like, basically it could just generate, like, the entire time you have... So basically for everybody, it'd be a coin boost. But it'd also be a thing, okay, we're done. For everybody to get it, you know? Like, everybody gets it. Everybody would benefit from it, but if you just don't play, you at least have something when you come back into the game. So we'll see. And this, of course, is Thorns. That's actually really huge. Because this will put my Thorns over 100%, so that's kind of cool. I won't need a sub-module stat for that, I don't think. Which, that's another module I have to reroll, but I think I already did the research for that. Let's look. Yeah, have so many things favorited. That was actually a really good idea in the comments. Somebody said just favorite the labs you want to do. I was like, oh yeah, I never thought about that because of stuff. So yeah, it's... No, I already did armor effect. I thought I was going to reroll my armor effect sooner. That's right. Yeah, so I got both of these already done. I thought we were going to do armor effects next, but I was wrong. I also thought we were going to do more core effect bands, but I guess I was wrong there. I can honestly see doing these at some point once I get my coins up. I can see researching these just to get the extra band slots. It's one of those things I can also see it researching the ones after this to get the full amount of bands at some point too. It won't be an immediate thing. I wasn't expecting to do the cannon bands. I was expecting to do the armor because my armor hasn't been really rerolled at all. My ACP specifically. So I was really expecting to do that more, but cannon bands it is. It's not too big a deal. We got to get, I think, 4 ranks out of this, which is no big deal. The 4th rank being 350 trillion, which is not bad. But, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again. And I hope you have a great day. See ya.